you anime characters out there that love this kind of stuff, let's take a look at it. And right now is Shoto Todoroki. So we're gonna talk about it. And if you guys are into the series, all right, the Amazing Heroes, we're gonna take a look at it and see what you get. So this figure was just released recently. So it was supposed to get here last week, but it got here earlier than expected. So we're gonna open it up and see what you get when you purchase something like this. Not very large, but if you're gonna buy something like this, and maybe you gotta take a look at it, but you know, why keep it in the box? Oh, he's nice and little folded in there. Anything else? Nope. Beautiful box. Nope. Just a basic nothing in there. Characters all completed in 3 different pieces. Gonna open it up. First piece, and you know what? He's well wrapped, but it's made of plastic. I like him, you know, but it's too secure. But you know what? I like that they wrapped them up pretty good. You know, it shows that quality of kind of delivery you're gonna get. In very good seal, very good protection. 2 pieces. They're all sealed with bubble wrap, extra bubble wrap here, and then of course you get the stands. Let's get the stands out. Now this figure right here is pretty good detail. I like how they did this detail. They protect pretty much some of the components that he had in here. If you guys can see, let me see if I. So if you guys can see his belt, this is pretty hard plastic in here. It won't move, but it's basically bent for the emotions that he's doing. So I like this. This is pretty good detail. Wish they had more, a little more shading. They do have it shading in some of this area here. You guys can see it, but I would do a dry brush just so you can see some more of the details on his pants. If you guys can see the cross little designs that they have. His boots the same. They're too clean. You know, I would do dry brushing. You know, a little dirt here and there. But overall, he's a good figure, and I like the details. Very good details. In fact, this is an indication where you're going to actually connect him to the actual stance. So let's open the top, and I'm going to rip one side. Let's take a look at the front. Now, if you guys are good, if you guys see the animation, the anime, you know, the fire effect on him, and this is really good. And you can see it's a different piece, and they glued it in there, but it's a see-through kind of like a red colorish. But there's no orange or yellow in there. There's no detail showing him an actual flame. It's just a reddish. That's all it is. It's just pretty much a 3D paint, 3D printed probably, or one piece, a mold, and one color, but they couldn't, you know, add another color. But let's take a look at his details on his face. Well painted. I'm not sure if they're stickers or they're actual paints, but it's printed in there like some print paper or some glue, some sticker. It looks very detailed here. His hair needs more fine tuning, maybe a couple more shades here and there, make it a little bit better. Shading underneath his chin or something, you know, showing some realism, realistic looks of it. His back end, if you guys can see it, really good detail on his vest and everything else. The shading's a little poor. It's just like they just sprayed him pretty much. They must have done it. They must have covered this up. So they did a good job by covering this up and not painting, or they must have sprayed them first and then painted after. So there's one way to find out by scratching this, and we're not going to do that. We're just going to keep it as it is. Hollow inside, very light, hard plastic, of course. But detail in the face, I like the details on the face. That's really good. Look at his eyes and everything. So whatever stickers they use or whatever paint they use, they did a fine job by putting his eyes. They look very realistic in there. For an anime character, as realistic as an animation, I would say. Not as realism. Not as realistic, right? Now, of course, you got your blue here. And same thing they did, you know, didn't waste too much time on any details. They just pretty much glued it on there. Very good, very good. I like how they did this. Let's put them together. Putting it together is very simple. It's just pretty much it's just a puzzle piece, and you just basically put him in there, and he's pretty much gliding in air, if you can see this. And this is a great little figure that they have in here. You know, I like his details, very good, and it's on Amazon right now. You guys could buy this before they sell out. Now, none of his joints move too much, only his hands, but not too much. Actually, not even his hands. They're kind of glued in there. You can't even move them too much. Just maybe one hand, but it's very difficult to move anything. So he's already posed as it is. You can't do too much on it. His head doesn't move. Anything doesn't move. I mean, it's just one pose, and this is what you're gonna get. And it's pretty much, I guess, his stance right here. and that's what it's going to be. So once you get that going, you get it, you stick this in his butt, and you pretty much just follow the whole process of putting this in one place. And let's go. See, there's a little problem here. So if you guys could see this, it's not fitting properly because the mold is actually a little bit too much on it. If you guys could see, there's a little excess of actual mold in here, and it wasn't properly cut. So let's do that now. And that's one thing I found out about this. So you could sand it some more, but I think I did enough right now. So we're gonna just go ahead and put it in there. Let's see if it fits in. He's still not fitting in. Oh, there he goes. Finally. It took a little nug and tug. You could glue this if you want. It's up to you if you want to keep it continued with this post. But we're going to keep it as it is. And of course, you have the other indication here, this part right here, where it actually meets his area here. So on this part right here, if you can see it, it's going to fit perfectly right now because there is no excessive mold. But if it is, we'll find out right now. So we're going to put this part here. Place it down. And there. Well secure in there. I like the whole figure, how it came out really good. I'm going to twist him around so you guys can see a little bit more about him. Good details, good figure, like the all around. But I will go back and repaint this a little bit more. I might just do that in one of my videos, but I haven't had time to go back and repaint a lot of these things I do. I buy them and then I'm going to try to see if I could do a 3D scan of this in a print. And then we'll probably do another coloring session on this part of it because I'm not happy with the colors that they have in here. I think they should have done a lot better, you know, but for the fast production and the fast mold that they did, it's not bad. Like the pose itself, if you guys can see it, he's like pretty much gliding in air. His eyes look pretty awesome how they look, you know, especially, you know, protecting under his hair and everything. So if you guys are like big fans, all right, make sure you guys subscribe.